Hi, Assalamualaikum. Today I and my group mate went to present about IMD123 Oil and Gas Company. My group mate, I introduce myself first. My name is Muhammad Qais Daniel bin Muhammad Firdaus. And second, we have Aisyah Syafiqah binti Arifin. And third, we have Syafaya Yasmin binti Rahman. And fourth, we have Muhammad Faiz bin Muhammad Sazali.
Hai, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Faiz bin Muhammad Sazali. Matric number 2020263512. And now we go to the introduction. Caltex Petroleum Corporation is the world's largest and most successful joint venture in business history. The company's revenues are larger than such well-known oil firms as Unocal, Phillips, and USX Marathon, and its assets are greater than its closest rival, the huge Royal Dutch Shell Group. Formed by Chevron Corporation and Texaco Incorporated in 1936, the company refines, produces, and markets a wide array of petroleum and convenience products. Caltex Petroleum holds equity interests in 14 fuel refineries, 17 lubricant blending plants, 6 grease plants, 2 lubricant refineries, and 526 ocean depots and terminals.
Okay, we go to mission and vision. Like we know, mission Caltex is to continue to innovate, evolve, and redefine customer experience as consumer needs change, maintaining alert to the market while grabbing every opportunity to be at the forefront of fuel technology to future-proof the Caltex brand increasing expansion. And second, we have a vision. The vision of Caltex is the Caltex brand, which built on a strong values, has the potential to help your company grow swiftly and profitably, putting your investment on the fast track to success. Chevron has risen to become one of the world's most successful energy corporations, with a strong representation among the top 50 on the Fortune Global 500 list after exponentially increasing brand strength since 1879. Okay, now we go to organization chart. As we know, as a director, we have a board of director at the high level of Caltech. Second, we go managing director, and managing director have two under is office assistant and consultant legal advisor. And to back up the office assistant and the consultant legal advisor, we have internal auditing and audit commits. Okay, under managing director juga we have ICT debt and security debt. Under the ICT debt and security debt, we have a commercial debt, operating debt, administrative and HR, and financial debt. And under for what I said that we have three: planning, sales, and market development, construction debt, and the engineering and project coordination.
We choose centralized registry because this type of registry is one in which all the fiscal documents are located in one central location, and the location fully controlled by the records management department staff. In registry room, we also should have at least 10 requirements, include area and space, equipment, and lastly temperature and humidity control. For area and space, the records manager should highlight a few important points, which is the classic model record center is a freestanding building situated not too far from the main records creating agencies, but in an area that allows for minimum capital and recurrent costs and convenient communications. Regarding the registry room, the most important part is equipment. If there's no enough equipment in some registry room, it will become a big problem. You can see in the slide I already stated a few examples of equipment that should provide in registry room. The equipment that I has been provided here such as alarm, laptop, computer and also file box. You can decide the quantity of equipment based on available area in your registry room. As you can see in the slide, books, cards and registry forms is the largest quantity here. In terms of temperature and humidity control, relative humidity in the registry room should always be controlled for records keeping, as it will affect the life of the records. Example of humidity control that has been provided are hydrometer, silica, and dehumidifier. The relative humidity for paper, photography media, magnetic media, optical media, and other has been listed in this slide. You can decide which one slide that's suitable with the types of records.
Mail management, types of correspondent. External correspondent is the type of correspondent in Caltex mail management, which involved written communication between the personnel of the same organization, units, departmental branches in Caltex. The second correspondent is external correspondent, which occur between different organizations and Caltex individual customer or the Caltex employees. Next is sales correspondent that refer to sales related communication. It's not only provide product or service in oil and gas, but also contain other sale operation. In addition, Caltex also personalized correspondent, which involved personal and emotional aspect. This correspondent also used as commercial purpose in Caltex. Finally, there is circular that connected to high number of individual communication inside the Caltex company. It's also known as direction for the office and advertisement. File management. Caltex file management is an essential way that officials employ to provide information on the performance of public office tasks and activities. Each transaction must be done via a proper and methodologies customer service file management system. Proper techniques of file handling provide a base for effective administration of record as well as core of public service accountability and integrity. Record appraisal process. The Caltex record appraisal process is an important procedure that needs to be done to evaluate records. The main concern is the establishment of the departmental committee, which the information about departmental committee to improve the foundation and strengthen it. Next is involved the data and the information gathering. Since gathering the information and data about the record will help the process to detect the value of one record. Other than that, evaluate the data can also increase the value of record. The record preparation is also one of the process in record appraisal to make it into one of the appropriate and perfect record to read. Finally, conversation schedule preparation is the last process of record appraisal. Disposition. The disposition of record is a critical part of record management and it's the final operation in activity in cycle life of records. The objective of disposition are record of permanent value is often included documentation of the government's public sector agency organization activity decision and actions. The proof of legal status and the fundamental right and right of individuals and groups were also included. The participation of communities and society is also a contribution to the knowledge and understanding. Next is temporary values record which are kept for extended duration. The next objective of disposition is temporary values record to be kept for brief duration with short-term research project. And the last objective of disposition is record which deleted instantly because lack of context. Record appraisal process. The Caltex record appraisal process is an important procedure that needs to be done to evaluate records. The main concern is the establishment of the departmental committee, which the information about departmental committee to improve the foundation and strengthen it. Next is involved the data and the information gathering. Since gathering the information and data about the record will help the process to detect the value of one record. Other than that, evaluate the data can also increase the value of record. The record preparation is also one of the process in record appraisal to make it into one of the appropriate and perfect record to read. Finally, conversation schedule preparation is the last process of record appraisal.